I'm just filling in for Barry, who is the Farmers for Whio trapping coordinator, but he is off in the Aorere Valley surveying for Whio today, so he couldn't be with us. But if you just want to flick through, I'll keep this super quick. This is Barry. He's a very humble guy. He doesn't like photos, but I found one. That's him with the kids at Ngāti Moti School. So Farmers for Whio is a project that is doing trapping in the tributaries to the Motueka River, sort of coming out of Kahurangi National Park, and trying to create safe habitat for whio that are spilling over from the park due to the amazing work of Friends of Flora, who've been trapping for years and reintroduced a thriving population of whio. Some historical documents that we saw describing some of the first Pakeha trips up the river talked about the plenitude of whio on the river, and that they were very curious and would swim up to them in their canoes. And so our big dream is that eventually there will be thriving populations of whio on the Motueka River again. So we've got at the moment 445 traps out there, over 40 kilometres of traps, 990 pests trapped. I know it's more than that because I know I haven't loaded some of mine. And it's mostly in the Graham catchment, the Pierce and the Batten, and trying to link up along the main stem in between. Barry did some surveying in Pokerora River late last year, and they found whio up there, so we want to get traps up there as well. And you could flick through, and it's mostly, I've just got some pictures. This is Whio, but I think he's our youngest trapping volunteer. There is a group, so the traps are mostly monitored by landowners, and there are some volunteers that have trap lines. Whio went with his mum up this really steep track line up to right up to the edge of the park, and they caught those 3 stoats, so he was pretty proud. These are whio ducklings on the Graham River from a couple of years ago, just to get some cute fluffy photos in. We have got funding from Department of Conservation, World Wildlife Fund. Barry's got a great trap building enterprise happening with some volunteers that come. There's a workshop at the Mountain Valley Trust property at the bottom of the Graham Valley, and we've just had some wood donated from Carter Holt Harvey, some trap mechanisms from NBS, so lots of contributions to putting this trapping program together. We're just hoping to keep growing it over time as we need to protect the new birds spreading into new places. And I'll just leave it at that.